Hey guys, so this is from the end of Cody's stream yesterday. He was talking about something else, but somebody in the comments, this guy said he mentioned the Casio Back to the Future collab, which released October 14th of this year, a few days ago, and I was gonna say, yeah, okay, so I don't think that they were able to really grasp the full gravity of this at the time, so I'm gonna show you how crazy this actually is. But it does.
Casio goes back to the.
Whoops. It does have to do with this thing that he's been looking into 8,800 days after 9/11. So that's when this released, and they put that together, so they were able to make that connection, and that is crazy in itself because, yeah, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, the famous line from Back to the Future. But what does he say? He says, you're going to see some serious-ish. You're going to see some serious-ish. I think you guys all know that. And this really does really confirm that connection with 9/11 that has always just been like, just so obvious to us. But this was the date that showed in the commercial, October 21st, 2025. And yeah, in the stream they pointed it out, but they're like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. But yeah, I don't think they knew that it's the start of Lunation 1272, the very beginning of 1272, and Sirius the Dog Star equals 1272. I did tell Cody that a while ago, but I think he just forgot. But yeah, just to show you guys, right? So 2025, Lunation 1272, October 21st. But yeah, that is absolute perfection. So just think about that, like, the commercial released on 8,800 days after 9/11. And then in Back to the Future, he says when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious-ish. And it shows the start of Lunation 1272 and Sirius, the dog star, equals 1272. So that also confirms that when he's like, the Sirius aspect of Back to the Future is referring to the dog star, because even that can only be theorized, but it's so obvious because of the dog Einstein, and it's more than obvious, but this just like confirms it. You know what I mean? So and just to remind you guys, I had talked about Lunation 1272 regarding Sirius the Dog Star 2 months ago, when it was announced that Shohei was releasing his children's book about his dog. So that's something I've been looking for a while, and it was really perfect how this all happened. And also keep in mind, it released on Charlie Kirk's 32nd birthday, and we've already been seeing so many connections with Charlie Kirk, Turning Point, and Back to the Future, and Sirius is 32. So just Sirius by itself, which is just as valid. So his 32nd birthday, Sirius is 32. It was on his 32nd birthday that they released this commercial. That's super lined up. 8,800 days after 9/11, so it was a span of 8,800 days after 9/11, which is important to point out because. All right, so keep this in mind. I'm gonna show you something real quick. We're about to finish this video, but keep in mind also that Sirius is 67. All right, now 2 days after Charlie got shot, I was talking to Casey Jones, so just let's read what I said. The Charlie Kirk thing made me think about Revelation 13:3 head wound, and I've been onto a theory that I haven't talked about much. I believe that the beast from Revelation 13 with the head wound is referring to Sirius. Then I watched the South Park episode with Charlie Kirk, and it shows Christy Gnome shooting a dog like 3 times. So this is something that I have, I'm going to dig into more, and I'm going to be pioneering this. So if you hear anyone else bring up Sirius and the Beast from Revelation and the Antichrist, this is they got it here. Just know that, okay? Because that's something that's been happening a lot, and so I'm establishing that because this is going to start to become more serious or more obvious when I present it. But I haven't. It's something that I haven't presented yet. Okay. But I'm going to. And remember that Sirius is 6'7". So the next day after the Casio commercial released, it was still 8,800 days. Because remember, October 14th was a span of 8,800 days. So the 15th was 8,800 days after 9/11. And that was the date that Cody was actually looking for mainly. But this happened. So South Park abruptly starts season 28 with viral 6'7" TikTok trend and Peter Thiel hunting down Trump's Antichrist baby. So let's just keep in mind that this comment I made was 2 days after Charlie was shot, and I brought up South Park, and I brought up the Beast of Revelation, which is the Antichrist, and Sirius. This is 2 days after Charlie was shot, and then the day after Charlie's 32nd birthday, which was still 8,800 days after 9/11, South Park releases viral 6'7" TikTok trend, Peter Thiel hunting down Trump's Antichrist baby, and Sirius is 6'7". Okay, so I'm going to be pioneering this because no one has connected Sirius and the Beast of Revelation and the Antichrist, and so I'm gonna crack that and reveal it, and this is where this is gonna be the when it starts to become more and more obvious. Like this is where you heard it from first. This is where it came from. Okay, so keep that in mind, please. Okay. Also, I keep forgetting to respond to people who are asking for my Discord. This is my Discord name. Okay, so feel free to message me. I'm gonna do my best to respond. But yeah, that's about it. Bye.